Hi, welcome back. This is our video of finishing the rug, taking it off of the loom, and adding fringes. I'm down here that I only have a few more times to use the weft to put on here, and I have to use this little trusty tool. I had mentioned before you could use a crochet hook or your fingernails. I use a pair of Hemostats, and I have this folded in here, and I'm going to stick it in. This one's out, so the next to the last one goes in, and I'm going to pull it through, and then the next to the last again, since we're going from the left to the right to finish it. And I'm going to stick that in here and pull out this side. Make sure we get them all done. There's one here that needs covered. Fold them over again and stick this in here and pull it out this side. And grab a hold of that. Yes, there we go. This one over here, I'm going to take, this one was coming from the right to the left. So we're going to stick that in there. Get that one out through there. Okay. I think we've got them all covered. Yeah. Now, some people just take this and with a crochet hook or with my Hemostats just take it through the rest of the rug. But I like to tie mine on the opposite side, on the back. I like to tie the two together. These two are on the same. I'm going to stick this in here like this. So on the back side, so these two. And this could go in the back. Now the back is the side that has the most nubbins on it. So on the back side, we're going to take these through on the back side of the loom. You can see all the nubbins on this side. I still, after I'm done, cut some of this off and finish it off. But these two are the two that I have in here that I'm going to tie together right now. And I'm going to take this and I'm going to do a fishing tie, where I'm going to go over once, over twice, so it doesn't come apart like this. Tie it tight. And then I'm going to take these down through, work it down through. I think this would go best right there. Kind of have to look and see where it is that you need to put these, that they look like they'd go naturally. This knot looks like it's going to lend this to go this way. This, and I don't really want all this on here. You could take the crochet hook up through several of them if you want. But working down through underneath the stitches until you get them all finished. I'm trying to see here. I would be normally sitting on the floor doing this. So I'm kind of at a disadvantage because I'm up above. But you get the general idea that I'm going to take these and I'm going to pull that through until they're all finished off and down through the thing, down through most of the rows. This can probably go across here, probably 5 rows. I'll tie the other two from the front. I'll take this one up, I'll put this back inside here, and when it's all done, the other side will be the most finished side. This side will be the one with most nubs. But like I said, I will put some of these back in. I will cut some of these off. Once you take it off and you let it sit for 24 to 48 hours, it'll be relaxed and you'll know where it's going to stay. Now I'm going to have Nick take the rug off of the loom. We start by taking these metal rods that have the first one and the last stitch. It's the the warp. It's the last weft on each side of the warps. This held the rug straight, and they're a little bit difficult to get out because I do a very tight weave. So he's going to pull these rods out, and then we'll pop them off of the dowels, and we'll put them on the floor, and I'll show you how I do the cut the fringes and put the fringes on. Now I'm going to take the camera, and he's going to do that for you. And it stays straight because I have a nice tight weave. And then we're going to take them off the dowels. And as you can see, I have big enough loops in the warp that I can put fringes on. Now, if I don't put the fringes on, they'll work their way back into the rug as you walk on it, because the rug will loosen somewhat. But I like to, if I'm going to do a fringe on it, to get all four corners first, because those are the ones that tend to go inside the rug and straighten out first. So now, as you see, we're going to put it on the floor. And I haven't pulled that other one, tied that other one. I'll do that after this is done. Now I have laid out, I can't decide which kind of fringe to put on this rug yet. And I've done several different fringes, and I'm not happy with deciding which exact one I want to do. So I have several of them made. The one that I'm going to show you is this one here that I've done that has all three of the colors in it. I don't have a bright white, so I was using an off-white or a natural cotton. And then I have the black and a pink. Now, I made a template that I can use this way or I can use this way. This is the template I used to make fringes for the rug. I put a little bit over the edge so that I have some of that whenever I go through to cut off. And I go 6 times, depending on how thick I want my rug to be. And I need my scissors. Wait a second. These are the tools I use the most, are my trusty scissors and my Hemostats. Now, as you see, oops, I take this edge here, this is the side that I have the little extras on, and I hold that tight, because that's the edge I'm going to pull through. Alright, so, this is the first one I'm going to do. And I'm taking the Hemostat and I'm sticking it down through these corner ones I'm going to do. And I take a hold of this whole thing up there where that was on the little edges that had the little pieces. And I pull it through. I hold my finger in the other end because I'm going to pull this through and stick it through this side. I think I missed one. And then I slide my finger up the edge of the Hemostat and I pull this through. Now I'm going to work this through here, and each one that I put on here I'm going to take and I'm going to pull it down tight so that I know the fringes are on that. Whoa, that one come out. But I know they're on there tight, and I do each one because you're pulling the other side too. one pink. Oops. That's another one I cut. Anyway, when I get down through this, and I've tightened all of these tight, this will be tighter up here. It'll look neater. You want to try to do these from the front. You take your tools down through the hemostat or your hook and pull it through this way and then back, so they have this finished knob on the front, because the back is going to have an open area where you're going to see your warp. Have that on the back or the nubby side of the rug. When you're done with all of this, you're going to kind of comb them straight with your fingers, and then you cut through these things, and you'll have a nice fringe. Like I said, I do the first 4 corners first. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask them. I will show you anything that you would want. And I want to thank you again for sharing your time with us, and see you next time. Thank you. Bye-bye.